Alright, hello and welcome to episode 2 of my playthrough of FTB's Plexiglass Mountain. Today, we're going to continue along the same lines that we were doing the previous episode and just playing with some more Ars Nouveau. As you saw, kind of at the end of the last episode and at the beginning of this, we did some mining, we got some stuff. We only found one diamond, which is kind of lax, but we had run out of inventory space and couldn't really stick around mining any longer because I couldn't just pick up anything else. But more importantly, we also got gold, of which I'm going to turn it into a block because from what I remember, if we look in the worn notebook, something here, source gems, it's one of these. I think it's a source jar. No. This thing, the agronomic source link, required us to get gold so that we can continue crafting and kind of figuring out other things inside this mod. And since we have no real other way of ore doubling or getting better stuff other than the melter at this point in time, we're going to use the melter. So we'll just do that. We should just be able to get a couple blocks out of this, or at least a block out of it, and a couple of ingots. That'll be enough gold to start with. But I was having a look through the spells, and you can see our little crafting table floating around. If we look inside of it, it's not really any great thing of a spell, but, you know, opening the crafting menu just whenever we use it. It's kind of a handy thing to have while we're down mining. It also gives us the freedom of like having a little bit extra mana. I didn't even notice that animation last time. That is so cool. But anyways, I can now do a new spell. Let's put you on here. Let's just go self-craft. We'll probably call it craft, hey? That gives us a little bit extra mana every time we unlock a glyph, and now we can do some crafting whenever we're underground or away from crafting tables, which is super handy. I also like mining. I've decided that torches are kind of useless now that we've got, what is it, Mage Light or whatever it's called? Let There Be Light, my spell. This thing is great for mining, but I really want to be able to put on Amplify, just because like the light that it gives off is okay, but it's not great. And I was reading before, I think we read it last episode, it can be amplified up to glowstone brightness or dampened for the lower light level. When casting yourself, you'll receive night vision, blah blah blah. We can amplify it up to glowstone light level, which would be kind of cool, which means we need amplify, but to get amplify we need a diamond pickaxe, which we are nowhere near since we only have one diamond, and I already have a use for that one diamond. I think it is pretty standard use. I'm going to do this on most of my tools anyway, I think. At least in this early stage, is just chuck it on my pickaxe and just give myself that extra durability, and also be able to mine things that diamond can mine for the price of one diamond gem, rather than having to spend, you know, 3 for a diamond pickaxe that's slow and stuff as well. We can probably actually get away with putting other stuff on this, actually, now that I think of it. We have redstone, don't we? I'm pretty sure haste is still just redstone, is it not? Yeah, let's do that. Let's put haste 1 on it. Does that sound like a good time? Just make it mine a little bit faster. We'll do that. Is there anything else we want to do? Let's keep reading. I want to see. So obviously we can do stuff with source. We read that in the previous episode. But there's other things that we can do, right? There's upgrades. We can automate stuff apparently. There's trinkets. And also better casting. Apparently there's a... Oh, what is it? I should probably actually read that. There's armor sets and stuff that we can do that will increase our mana pool and give us other cool things. So I think we might get into that in a bit. But I think we just kind of need to figure out what the actual steps are to get through this mod, hey? Like what the actual steps of progression are. So let's go. Better casting. Your mana pool may be expanded with special mage armors, enchantments, and learning new glyphs, or by drinking potions. Once you have acquired a mage bloom seed, you may craft novice robes, which will expand your casting abilities significantly. These robes will self-repair using your mana pool and have high enchantability and provide decent armor. That's kind of cool. Arcane stone, how do we get that? Arcane core. Enchanting apparatus. The enchanting apparatus utilizes pedestals and source for crafting. To use the enchanting apparatus, place any number of arcane pedestals within 3 blocks with their items. Once you have filled the pedestals, you use the middle item on the enchanting apparatus block. The enchanting apparatus requires an arcane core beneath it in order to work. Okay, so that means that goes in the middle, that goes around it. And then that goes on top of the core. That's not that hard. That's very doable. How do I make this arcane stone? Oh, we can make fancy types of it for decorative stuff, but it's just stone around a source gem. Source gems, I remember we make them in the imbuement chamber, so we're going to make one of those. If we go at ours, and then imbuement, we want to make one of these things. And what's required for that is just 2 gold and some archwood planks. We can do that. Is it nighttime again already? Jesus. But I need my gold actually, don't I? I'm getting sidetracked. Let's pour out a block. How much are we going to have left over? 3. I'm going to sacrifice one of those ingots as well, actually, now that I think of it. I'm going to sacrifice one of... Actually, no. Let's not sacrifice an iron ingot. We have seared blocks. I'm going to sacrifice one of these to make myself an ingot cast, because I don't like making these ones out of sand, and I can pour out the rest of my gold as ingots. That sounds like a good time to me. Cool, and I can live there for now. Alright, we needed archwood planks, which we have, and 2 gold. So let's make an imbuement chamber. This thing is going to be kind of useless to us at the moment until we get some sort of farm going. So let's clear out an area. I feel like this here will be a good spot. I need to do some flattening for sure, but... and like fill in this area with dirt. Actually, you know what would be really good? How hard is it to get? A Horn of the Wild would be like amazing right now. Just need a pasture seed. Minor infusement. Okay, nah, that's a fair bit away. I don't want to get into Botania just yet, but making one of these things to deal with all this like plants and stuff that we have would be incredible. I need to go get a bucket of water. So let's make a farm down here, where it's already kind of flat. Means less work for us, right? Let's do that. I need that. I'm going to need to make a hoe. I don't think I'm going to need anything else. I need seeds, don't I? So let's just grow wheat, I think. This is also like knocking out, you know, 2 birds with 1 stone, seeing as we are having serious food troubles at the moment. We also got inferium seeds. Okay, cool. We're going to be growing some inferium seeds and some wheat to start with. What are you? Cotton seeds? At this early stage, because that's actually kind of nice. Let's grab that. Spinach I don't really care about. Yeah, cool. Let's do that. I've got some stuff on me. Let's make that. Oh, not a pickaxe. I wanted a hoe. And we'll make this down over here. It's going to be kind of far away, but I think it's okay for now. Bang. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Apparently hoes break into 3x3 area. That's actually kind of good for the time being. Cool. Let's just start with this small area for now, since we don't actually have a whole lot of seeds. We'll grow that. Let's follow the... I don't know if this is still a thing. It used to be a thing where, like, if you planted, like, monocrops, like in a line, like following the direction of the tilled grass, it would actually grow faster. I don't know if that's actually a thing or not. But anyways. View certain items with source to create new items. Right. So this isn't the thing that collects source, is it? So we need a different block, don't we? Source. We need a source link, so we need this thing, the agronomic source link. Agronomic source link, bang. And then we're going to need a source jar as well. One of those. You just take glass. Okay, that's not too crazy at least. The imbuement chamber can probably live up near the base somewhere. For right now, since I'm kind of lazy, let's just leave you there. And we will 100% forget that that thing exists. Oh, how are we meant to make these? In an imbuement chamber. Yeah, but we need a source to make them, don't we? Generate source from nearby crop and tree growth. Bonus mana is generated from magical plants such as mage blooms, sourceberry bushes, and archwood saplings. Source will be output from the source link to nearby jars within 5 blocks. Note, bone mealing crops will not grant source. Using a bucket or jar, simply place the jar near your desired device. Source jars will provide a signal to redstone comparators based on the fill. Okay, so God, I'm getting rid of all these things. World Gen imbuement chamber. Okay. Okay, so this thing will actually make source on its own just by standing around. So we need to put lapis in there. How long is this going to take? That's a cool animation though. So is it worthwhile making more than one of these? I'm going to assume so. Like, more is better, right? And I assume those particles going into it are source. But I'm not seeing like a progress bar on it. I'm confused. So let's make one of these anyway. I can't make that actually until I get source gems. Do I still have glass? I do. Let's make a source jar as well. This source jar is going to have to live down near the farm. Right, because this is going to be our early way of gathering source. What I'm going to do is I'm going to place a slab above that. That should be waterlogged, so everything is still going to stay hydrated. Let's pretend that the source link is going to live underneath the source jar, so I can place that there and then break that. Right. And then once I have the source link, it's going to live underneath it. And I'm also going to need a wheat to make it, so let's grow that. Beautiful. My inventory is already becoming a mess. Have you made a thing? Yeah, you did make a thing. Nice. Cool, that's one. I need you to make one more for me. I should also plant these seeds. I'll do that when I go back down there. Alright, let's keep reading then. Let's keep learning because I am like confused source berries. A sourceberry bush can be found in taiga and archwood forest biomes and produce source berries. A source berry can be used to craft a potion of mana regen or consumed as food. What the hell's a starbuncle? Starbuncles will automatically harvest fully grown sourceberry bushes, making them useful for early automation of the agronomic source link. Sourceberry foods will also grant mana regeneration. Okay, cool. Archwood trees. Archwood trees have a small chance to spawn in any biome and come in 4 types. Rarely, you may stumble upon an archwood forest, a biome full of magical creatures, naturally spawning lights, and archwood trees can be used as decoration, rituals, or for crafting wands. Cool. Better casting. Did we read all of that? Yeah, we did read all of that. Upgrades. Okay, magical armor. Let's go here. Well, let's read this first. Tier 2 and Tier 3 glyphs will acquire Apprentice and Archmage Spellbook, respectively. Higher tier books will allow you to cast higher tier spells, use them in automation, and provide additional mana and mana regeneration as a bonus. Once you're able to upgrade your book, upgrading your armor to the next tier of robes will also grant you another boost in casting. Magical armor. Magical robes provide additional mana and bonus mana regen to cast the largest and most powerful spells. You will need a mana pool bigger than a beginning spellcaster. Each piece of armor will provide a bonus, and each tier provides a greater bonus than the previous. To begin crafting armor, you will need to obtain mage blooms. Grown from seeds crafted using the enchanting apparatus. So I need to make mage bloom seeds. Mage leggings. Ooh. Mage ropes and fiber. So I imagine this is like tier 1, the blaze fiber is tier 2, then the archmage robes is tier 3. Okay, cool, that makes sense. Nice. I need to learn how to make those seeds. Accessing high tier spells will require a better spell book, while another spell book only has access to tier 1 spells. The apprentice and archmage spell books will unlock tiers 2 and 3. Upgrading your spell book will transfer all of the spells that you have learned into your new book. Books may be dyed by crafting them with a piece of dye. Cool. Ooh. Next one's obsidian, diamond, quartz, and blaze rod. Yikes. Yo, you want me to get another star for that? Jeez. Okay, cool. That's going to be a while away. Apparatus crafting. We already looked at this. Hey, we already read that. Starting automation. Spell turret. Bookworm charm. Spell prism. Starbuncle charm. Or Wixie charm. Let's leave that for now. We don't need to read any of that stuff yet. Trinkets. Jar of light. What are these? Oh, that is so cool. Enchanting apparatus. It's 4 glowstone, a redstone lamp, glass, and a bottle. We get a jar of light that summons a light that will follow the user as they move. That is so cool. Jar of voiding. I guess you do the same thing, except you pick stuff up and get rid of it, and you give mana back. Ring of greater discount. I imagine that's just a ring that makes spells cost less. That is so cool. There's a bunch of cool things in this mod. I know nothing. Oops, I didn't actually sleep. Cool. So by this time, that'll be done. Let's put another one of you in there for now. I need to take these 2 and make an agronomic link. Bang. Now, does this say how big of a radius it has? No, it just says nearby. Oh, no, there you go. The source will be output from the source link to nearby jars within 5 blocks. Okay, so the jar doesn't have to be in the middle. 5 blocks. That's actually, like, perfect, right? So the jar can live, like, right on the outside of that, of this farm, right? Since water, like, hydrates up to 4 blocks, the jar can live right on the outside of the farm and still get fed from it. So if we actually break this, that broke very quickly. And then the source link goes there. And then I imagine this will eventually, once this stuff starts growing, it'll gain some source in the jar. I can also place some saplings around it. If I go there. I'm just trying to place it like semi-maximally so we can get the most out of it. So yeah, if I place these around, just go like 1 block spacing. These should be technically within those 5 blocks as well. Then whenever these grows, this thing's going to like gain some source, and then the source is going to go into the jar, which it seems like there's already a little bit in there. Nice. So then, if I grab this thing over here, well, it already made one of those. That made it really quick this time. Then I grab this thing. I'm going to be lazy and put it right on top of the jar. And then I put some lapis in there. You should just pull from it, right? We should see the jar go empty. No? Am I wrong? Yep. Source may be moved using a bucket, or the jar can be picked up and moved. To use source in the jar, simply place the jar near your desired device. Yeah, okay, so it just needs to be placed close to it. We might not have enough source in there. I can't even... Oh, no, see, there you go. If I held shift, you can see there at the top left it says 1% full. Interesting. We are learning things, ladies and gentlemen. Mind you, we are learning things very slowly, but we are learning things. Okay. Let's say I want to make a Mage Bloom seed. Let's make the armor. Let's have that as the goal for today, hey? Let's make the armor. So it's called a Mage Bloom. And that's the seed. So we need to make an enchanting apparatus. We need 4 source gems. And then I imagine it's just any seed. Yeah, it's just any seed. So I've got one of those. Let's continue to... I wonder if I can hopper in and out of this. Experiments for another day. We need the enchanting apparatus then. Oh, you need a diamond? Oh, never mind. Okay, I think we're not making that today. Cool. So, that's going to be my mission for between episodes, is I'm going to go mining and get another diamond. That's kind of cool, though. We can make a bunch of that stuff pretty cheaply. Yo, there we go. Now you're 0% full. So you must have used all the source that was gained from that tree growing. And put it straight into the jar. And it grew like perfectly. Oh no, there you go. Now it's sending it. That's so cool. All the particles and stuff. This is dope. I feel like this is like an extremely slow way of like accumulating source though. I wonder. Oh, Jesus Christ, it scared me. These trees are kind of annoying the way that they grow. There you go. See, it's sending its particles over. My lapis lazuli is going to turn into some source gems. There you go. I totally wonder if there is a way that I can hopper in and out of it. It would make life really easy. Right, well, seeing as that's the case, we should probably unlock some more glyphs so that we can get extra mana. So let's see if there's anything that we can get in there with the items that we do have, hey? Does that sound like a good time? I need my book, don't I? My book's already there. No, it's just right click. So we're only allowed to do tier 1 stuff. Iron boots and depression plate and 3 levels, we can make that. We can totally make that. I need more iron though. Let's grab 3 iron out. We can make that. Is there anything else we can do? Orbit, no. Amplify, no. We need to look at tier 1. Sensitive, we can't do. Nope. Break, we already have. Conjure Mage Block. That's just what? A bunch of glass? We can make that one. Select. Oh, it's just like pulling it from my chest. That is so cool. This mod is incredibly cool. Okay, you're chill. Mage Block. Yoink. And that should have increased my mana by a little bit as well. What else? Cut, we can't do because I don't know what that thingy is. Manipulation essence. Nope. Delay, no. Dispel, no. Am I looking at tier 1? Evaporate, freeze, harm, harvest. When used on grows crops, we'll obtain the fully grown product without destroying the plant. Can't I already do that by right-clicking? Ignite, I can probably get Ignite. We should have the coal and stuff. I just got to make myself a flint and steel. which I can totally make. I don't have the inventory space, but I can totally make it. Just like unlocking as much of this stuff as we can, right? Because the more of these glyphs we get, the more mana we have, right? And more mana is more better. Let's make sure we keep crafting these source gems, because it seems like we're going to need a lot of them. And then... oh yeah, okay, we totally have like a heap of more mana. I don't know about a heap, but we do definitely have significantly more than what we had previously with those glyphs unlocked. That's kind of cool. I really like this mechanic. This mod is actually awesome. I don't know why I didn't play with it earlier. Okay. Let's do that. What did I mean to make? I need to make boots, right? I didn't mean to get rid of that. I'm just going to try to unlock as much of this stuff. Oh, that's right. We also need levels for this. Right. Do I have the levels for that? I do. I got that iron there. Let's grab that 2 iron, some boots. Throw that on there, and then I need a pressure plate. Throw that on there. Beautiful. Not that I'm going to be using any of this stuff like immediately. It's going to be nice to have it in the future regardless, just in case we do figure out some sort of reason to have it, or some sort of use for it. But we need to deal with some storage here. This little starter hut is kind of nice, but it's also, we're outgrown it very quickly. I think I need to... maybe I won't knock it down, maybe we just expand. But what I am going to do is we have access to barrels, right? We have like a... I think I saw a thing of quests, right, for barrels. It was in the quests. This one. Yeah, early storage. Better crates. I had 7 tiers of crates. Let's make a crate. Wooden crate? Yeah, it just requires a barrel. And then a wooden crate. And then you work as floor decoration. Oh yeah, that's kind of cool. It's just extra storage. Nice. And it actually kind of does work as floor decoration. I reckon the floor of that would look kind of dope. Now, we can make upgrades for this. So let's say I want to go from wooden crate to iron crate. Which is 4 iron, some planks, and a sign. I used all my iron though, didn't I? Alright, we also need to work on a way of like ore management and stuff, because using a melter kind of sucks. Let's use, I don't know, do we want to get into thermal early? Since that is one of the mods here. I think we got something here. There's a quest for thermal somewhere. That is definitely one of the... actually, I think it'll be here. Yeah, see, we have thermal series. But we also have create. Do we want to use create to start with? This pack also has a couple add-ons. Ars Creo lets you attach certain Ars Nouveau items to contraptions. As you can vary between rotational energy and FE, the energy most. That's also kind of cool. Yeah, wait, let's use create to start with. I think that's how we're going to be dealing with our stuff. Let's do that next episode. And we'll keep messing with Ars Nouveau as we go. But I think we're going to call this a short one today, because we didn't really make a whole lot of progress. I wasn't ready. I'm definitely going to start a mine, I think. And just start like strip mining, I think. Just to get our like a footing a bit better, and just kind of do that for like an hour, I think, of real time. Just because we obviously don't have a whole lot of resources, and we need more. So between here and then, I think we're going to do that. I'm going to replace this entire floor with more of these crates, since we can. I'm probably going to push this wall back a bit as well, just to give us some more space inside of here. And yeah, next episode we'll come back, probably with a bit more of a plan, and playing with some more Ars Nouveau stuff. I'm going to try to expand that farm to be full size as well between here and then. But we'll see. We'll see what we come back with. Any updates that I do have, we'll just go through at the beginning of the next episode. Anyone who's still watching, thank you for watching. I know it was a bit of a slow one today, but anyways, thank you, and we'll see you all on the next one. Peace.